By now, most of you probably have one of these, a keypad polling device. We also have a paper ballot that is being distributed or has been distributed in the gymnasium. And folks in the gymnasium who are hearing my voice, if that is not the case, start waving your arms like this, and someone will bring you a paper ballot. So it's pretty simple. You see choices on the screen, and you pick the number for your choices. We'll have a little countdown clock, and then, assuming technology willing, doesn't always work the first time, we will see the instant results. So, Pam, first question. This is an easy one, just to make sure you know how to do it. Did you watch the NBA championship game? Yes or no? Countdown starting. You pick 1 for yes or 2 for no. If you change your mind and pick a different number, it will take the last thing you recorded. Counting down, 3, 2, 1. Keep your fingers crossed. And the answer is 52% of you yes. Clearly the ones from Broward South, right? Okay. Next question. I won't make this go fast. No, today's questions in the morning are about finding out who's here. So we want to find out how old you are. Be honest. We are not going to tag your responses to this question to any of your responses to the other questions, as much as we might like to do that. Countdown starting. You choose 7 if you're 65 or older. You choose 1 if you're 17 or under, and so forth. And the answer is, okay, a big bulge in the 45 to 65. What does that mean? That means that there are a lot of people in the 25 to 35 range, for example, that you must go recruit for the next stage in this process. Because it's their plan. You're volunteering your time. They have to live with the results. Get them involved in making the plan. Next question. The next question is, where did you come from? Now, today we're starting to break down these county boundaries, but first let's just see the representation. I am not expecting it to be even, but let's see. Counting down. We are going to have the 4 summits in different parts of the 7-county region so that some of the summits are closer to folks who had to travel a long way to get to this one. But look at that. Not surprising, a bulge in the middle, but representation from all the counties, even some people from somewhere called Other, which is good. Thank you to everyone from all the counties who came. Next question. How long have you lived here? If you haven't lived here, if your family hasn't been here 9 generations like Allison's, you probably aren't smart enough about planning ahead like he was to dress for this overheated room. Good planning, sir. Let's see how long you've lived here. Counting down. A few consultants are supposed to give their keypads up to somebody else, so we don't have too many I don't live in Florida. But let's see what we got. Look at that. Okay. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that you must go recruit some of those creative newcomers to this process, because we want them to stay inspired and excited like you have been, to stay around here for a while and put down roots and invest in cultural institutions and so on. That means you've got to get them in on this plan. Next question. Where do you live? Now, you might be in a downtown. You might be in one of the inner ring suburbs or a small town. You might be in the new suburbs from the last 30 years or 40 years. You might be in a farming area, a rural community. If you don't see a choice you like, choose the closest one that matches what you have. Oh, I got some buzz going, didn't it? All right, let's see who's here. Is it the urbanites? Is it the suburbanites? Is it some of each? Look at that. That surprises me, actually. We would have expected this to be more skewed, and in fact, it's more even. I want you to remember this one when we ask you new questions in the afternoon that relate directly to this. Next. The next question is, which best describes your housing, the dwelling you live in, your home, single family, townhouse, duplex, apartment, big apartment building, mobile home or manufactured home? Counting down. Not surprising. Okay, next question. Now let's find out about you individually, what you do. If it doesn't exactly match, choose the closest or choose other. There are lots of choices here. Are you from private business? Are you here from one of the transportation agencies? Are you here as an environmental advocate or from part of one of our institutions of higher learning and research? And counting down. Is this fun? It's fun when it works. Survey says, very interesting to see 20+% from private business in a meeting like this. Terrific. Great to see that. Next. We're saving all these results and they'll be posted on the website. Now, this is about whether you're bowling alone or you're getting out and involving yourself and your neighbors. Now, this might be your church or synagogue or other place of worship. It might be your Rotary Club. It might be the Sierra Club or the Friends of the Everglades. But how many active participation organizations are you personally connected to? Counting down. Countdown. What do you think, Pam? There we go. Okay. What does that tell you? It tells you that the people who came out for this event and volunteered are the busy people. So you have to reach out to the folks who would take this on as their most fun project for the next 14 months or so and get them involved. Next. We're coming toward the end of the questions now. Now, this regional planning thing. How familiar would you describe yourself? 1 for very good, 4 for poor, 5 is, huh? Duh? What? Counting down. You know some people are going to click 5 just to defy the survey. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. All right. What does this tell you? We have a sophisticated group of people who are already involved and know the acronyms and so on and can help their neighbors who are new to this process. So do that.